don't know if I should answer.
Something shady there.
That's a great question.
More than actually taking photos of them. Hello, I'm Rodoe, and today we are at the photography and videography show. I'm excited to see what new and fresh equipment we can find here, and also what is the new trend in 2025. And why not, if we're here, maybe we can meet some amazing people as well. So let's go.
And before they do their introduction, I was like, why don't I put them on the spot, obviously, without them knowing, and actually ask them how would they describe each other in 3 words?
Wow.
I've got one word for Luke.
Very hard working would be my.
Hi guys, we are here with,
Mike Will.
in case you don't know him, which I would be surprised if you don't. I'm here with,
Michael Osei-Tully.
and your Instagram handle is?
Instagram handle is michaeltully.jpg.
I'm here with,
Simone.
and your Instagram handle is?
Simone Stocks model, but then I also have Simone.shoots. Depends which hat I've got on.
I'm here with,
Blay, how's it going?
and Instagram handle is?
Sorry? Oh,
Instagram handle.
that is Vision only, so that's BIJON only.
What is the most useless piece of gear that you ever bought?
Useless piece of kit. Oh, I would say I don't actually buy useless kit. I did buy a cage once, and it was the wrong cage for the wrong camera, so that's probably the most useless piece of kit I bought.
What is the most useless piece of gear that you ever bought?
Most useless piece of gear. I don't know if I should answer.
So many.
So many. Ooh. Useless piece of gear is some RGB lights that I've purchased when I first started, I think.
Why they're useless? I got a 35 pounds RGB light. It's better probably than expensive ones. It does the job, so.
It's good, yeah, but I personally have started to lean in using gels, and I tend to prefer that than using continuous light. Personally, it's my preference.
What is the most useless piece of gear that you ever bought?
Ooh, do you know what? I bought a magic hand and I haven't used it yet. I bought it about a year and a half ago just through looking through YouTube videos. You know, you get excited.
Happened to me as well. I bought it and never used it. I mean, I used it once or twice.
I've seen like videos that you can use it in and ways that you can use it, but it's just not come up yet. So I think that would probably be my most useless piece because it's out the box, but it's just literally sat there.
We've probably been just victims of social media, and that's it. What made you also, because I followed you for a while, and you were doing, welcome, you were doing mostly, I mean, you were doing only modeling as far as I knew.
Okay.
But then you switched to photography as well. What made you make that change?
So I was actually doing it in 2013. I picked up a camera before I started modelling. Someone who actually saw today, which was quite strange. It was amazing to see the first photographer I ever worked with. He needed a sitter for a workshop. People kept asking me from that workshop to model, and I was getting paid. So I was like, okay, I can make money. Mike actually made me pick up a camera again 2 years ago. So it's his fault.
But so wait, I understand you started as a photographer actually? Okay, fair enough. Helps me keep everything organized. Yeah. So not just for marketing, I'm actually using the products. Which one is the best place that you've been traveling to for photos in the world? I saw you promoted a lot the Madeira event, but I don't know, which one is your best, your favorite?
That's a great question. So I guess you mentioned Madeira. Madeira is amazing because of the amount of locations in one place. So you can go there for 2 days and you can get crazy different landscapes and foggy conditions up in the mountains. And then you can go down into the beaches and get some incredible stuff there. So that's a great place for landscapes. I would then say that city, London's obviously amazing. I love shooting in London. You've got the potential for Hong Kong. I'm going back then tomorrow. So Hong Kong is an amazing place for street, urban, city. And then I also love America, California in particular, because of the creative community out there. Everyone is super creative. It's a great place to be. It's got a great vibe. So I'd recommend there as well.
What is your favorite kind of photography to do?
Favorite kind of photography is anything that involves people. So I enjoy portrait photography. I like doing events, weddings, street, that kind of stuff. But I enjoy doing things that involve people because I like capturing people. I like capturing candid moments and things that feel very authentic. And I also enjoy doing some creative type of portraits that involve using gels, color, and so on.
What's the favorite style of photography?
Favorite style?
Or actually, you're doing photo or video. Sorry, I forgot to ask.
Photography. So I do a bit of both. I'm kind of teaching myself video, but mainly photography at the moment. But my favorite has to be portraits. Yeah, yeah.
And why is that?
I really like retouching. Like I've got into retouching because my older brother has been teaching me, and Mike as well. Like so, I got good people around me, like mentors and whatnot. And yeah, I just feel like the process of taking pictures and then color grading it and then bringing it into Photoshop and then retouching it. It's a bit of a therapeutic process for me.
You're like my type of guy. I'm the same, man. I prefer editing 10 times more than actually shooting. I love meeting people. I love taking photos of them. But to be fair, I love meeting them more than actually taking photos of them. And I prefer editing their photos. I wish someone would take the photos for me and I would just edit.
Honestly, it's the best feeling just being in your zone, in your creative space. You got your juice, your snacks, everything. And you can just sit there and chill for hours. Honestly, hours go past. And then I'll look at the time and I'll be like, oh my God, it's 3, 4 in the morning. I started this at 7 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
So I think that's my best part of it is just sitting down, editing, trying out different things and getting in the zone.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for the answer.
Anytime, man.
Thank you. Take care, yeah?
Catch you in a bit.
And what made you stop photography for that long, even if you started with it? What made you stop for that long?
I was photographing lots of things that I didn't love, and I think it's really important to shoot what you love. I was doing horse portraits, which was amazing at first, and then everyone kept asking me to shoot the birthday parties, things like that. I hate it, and I'm not a social girl.
Same. I mean, I wouldn't say, to be fair. I mean, being a model, it takes a lot of. Yeah, you have to be able to open yourself
Yes.
quite a lot, and yeah, I'm surprised you're not social.
Yeah. Well, no, I find it quite easy when someone is creative, but if someone just works their 9 to 5 and they just aren't into what I'm into, I really struggle. I'm not very good at small talk. So
True.
That's
For me,
my
it's
problem, not a them problem.
for me it's the same. I'm an introvert extrovert. I'm not usually the one to start talking unless I'm being spoken to,
Yes.
and then I'm like, okay, I can't shut up anymore. So here at the show, you can find lenses, cameras, tripods, lights, and all sorts of equipment that will help you make your life easier and also be creative without limits. I'm trying myself to post daily and everything, but from time to time I hit a burnout. How do you try to stay away from getting a burnout while also posting constantly?
Okay, so
How do you avoid burnout?
avoiding burnout. I think as long as you're doing something you enjoy, it's hard to burn out. I guess I love what I do. I also came from a sporting background where there was no excuses and you didn't have the opportunity to burn out. So if you had a bad game, you had to get back up and have a good game the next time. So I definitely have that mentality of there's it's just what you do. And a burnout doesn't happen because it's just not something that can happen. So if I'm feeling quite tired and quite drained, maybe I mean I'm lucky I have a back catalogue of photos, so if I don't go and shoot for a few weeks, that doesn't matter because I can post stuff. I've got enough content to post for the next 3 years because I've never posted half of what I do when I travel, so I'm quite lucky in that respect. In terms of actually shooting, surrounding myself with other people is the best way for me to avoid burnout because I can get the energy from those people I'm shooting with to then bring me through it and bring me through that project and bring me through that campaign or whatever it might be. So I always have other people with me on shoots, and that is the way that I avoid burnout on the day when shooting.
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for taking your time.
Of course,
Thank you.
pleasure.
Well, one last thing. When did you start it, and what made you start the photography thing?
Ooh, okay. So this is going to be a shout out to my girl, Kerry Schmidt. K shots or photography is dead, whatever handle she's using. Watching her photography kind of helped me get motivated, and watching what she does, which is amazing, helps kind of push me along, listen to her advice, other people. And I started about 2.5, nearly 3 years now shooting. So
It feels longer. I'm seeing like I met you longer than that.
like, yeah, 2022. So yeah, that's roughly 3 years ago. Yeah.
We evolved quite a lot in a short period of time, to be fair. Seriously, seriously.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you for answering the questions, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me. Since I started following you, which is probably 2022, it was mostly modeling, and then suddenly I saw photography, and I was curious how that happened. Did you do it before, or you started recently? Because you were so good at the beginning. I was like, something shady there. It's not the first time picking a camera.
Thank you. I'm very honoured. No, I had a good idea of framing, but I didn't understand how to edit properly at all. So, all the images from all those years ago, they're not very good. But I captured some memories for some people, and they still love them to this day, which is amazing. So.
That's probably the most important.
Exactly,
Because
that's why we do it. And also, more people need to print their work.
yeah, actually, I thought of it, but I have so many photos, but I don't know which one. I don't know which one is the best because you have to print the photo. At least that's in my mind. So I don't know.
Why limit yourself to one photo?
Budget?
Not here. Go see some people.
No way. Where?
They'll print things for free for you. I can't remember which stand it is, but
I'm going to print some photos.
yeah.
Thank you for the advice and thank you for taking your time to answer my questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Okay. That's it from me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram and also the rest of the people that I'm gonna put in the description below. And until next time, keep shooting.